Okay.
Have at it.
All right.
Oh, you know what?
Oh.
Just keep the black one. Angle match the angle.
Sure. Yeah. That'll be even better. Get some contrast.
It's a little warm in there.
Yeah, I bet. All right, you're watching New Car Spin. I'm your host, Brian, and we are at Ferrari Austin. And with me here is Rick. And we're not going to show ourselves on camera because we're just going to show these beautiful cars. This is the Ferrari Roma, and let's talk about it.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So this is a new Ferrari.
Newest, latest, and greatest.
Nice. And next to it is the Roma, no, the M, Portofino M. Okay, so two different cars, not the same platform, not shared at all. We just did a video on the Portofino M. Go check it out. Today, we're going to talk about the Roma, which when I saw it launched, I wasn't at the launch, but I saw the photos and I thought it was like one of the most beautiful Ferraris. And seeing it in person, proportionately and everything, it feels exactly how it looks. Like if you see the Bugatti on paper, you know, the photos don't make it look as big or as small, and you see it in person, you're like, oh, it's a lot smaller than I thought.
Yeah.
So here the proportions are very nice. Yeah. So let's go over the Roma in general, because I have no idea about the Roma.
Yeah, sure. So there was a lot of draw from a lot of classic Ferraris when they designed this particular one.
Okay.
They wanted it to be the daily driver. They wanted it to be something that, you know, again, you could have your sporty drives on the weekends. You could take it to the track if you wanted to, but you can drive it every single day.
Okay.
New 8-speed gearbox, 3.9 liter V8 twin turbo, 620 horsepower on paper. You know, there is a lot of new tech with this car. It's a new design language for Ferrari. Some new tail lights in the back. Biggest change was the tech on the inside. So you're going to have, you know, kind of pulling away from the analog, you know, that Ferrari's always been known for, and a step into a real digital experience. So a haptic touch steering wheel, a full digital dash, the center pad there to control climate control, navigation. Then you have, you know, kind of the throwback, you know, to the old gated cars, but that's actually how you manipulate for reverse, automatic manual, and then you have your performance start, which is like a launch control function.
This is an interesting color combo.
Yeah, so, well, it is, you know, it is a demo just kind of designed to show off a bunch of different things.
Showing off their capabilities.
Yes, sir.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And so this doesn't have that Panatella, what is this?
So the Manatino, it does.
So I'll never get that right.
No worries. So it does, and it's displayed digitally on the right side of the steering wheel.
Okay.
And you've got your magnetorheological suspension there, and your different driving modes. So as you move the Manatino in the digital display, it will tell you,
right there,
hey, you're in comfort, hey, you're in race, wet, you know,
wow,
disengaging traction control, whatever.
And is that a curved display for the gauges? It looks slightly curved.
I think it is slightly curved.
Wow.
Just to give you
some cool detail there. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the longer paddle shifters. That's just kind of a new little thing, just makes it easier to manipulate since they don't move with the wheel.
Oh, they're column mounted?
They are column mounted, so it's just
awesome.
easier to kind of, in a turn, whether, get that next gear if you need to.
Yeah, it is definitely hot in there.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's hot. It's hot in the sun right now, so we'll step back in the shade for a bit. So this is this the first Ferrari with an active rear wing?
On the exterior, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, Ferrari has had active aerodynamics. We have the drag reduction system in a lot of the sports cars. 488s introduced that. You had the 488 Pista, the F8, which is on the bottom side of the diffuser.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I think this may be one of the first with active on the top, and it's this piece here.
Oh yeah.
You can't manually control it, but when the car senses you get to a certain speed, or you do need that little extra downforce in the rear, it'll raise that
okay. Can we pop the trunk on this one?
Sure, absolutely.
Is this one better for Costco than than Portofino?
I'm gonna let the viewers judge.
Oh
Depends
my.
on what kind of Costco
Okay.
you got in mind.
Well, you can at least lower the seats from here.
You can.
Yeah. Okay. And this also has the plaque about all the options and everything. That's also cool. Let's take a shot of that. Wow. High power, hi-fi system, surround view. Michelin tires, that's an option, huh?
So it is now. One of the first Ferrari models to actually be able to select the tire brand that you want.
Okay. So it's no longer like the Corsa tire or whatever it was with Pirelli before.
Yeah, so you do can choose from Pirelli or Michelin's, if you want, and it's just everybody's got a different flavor that they like.
Can you get an upgraded exhaust on this one, or is it just the way Ferrari does it?
So you'll notice that the color, right? So you have like the black anodized tips. There's an option for the titanium, and then there's an option for like brushed aluminum, or you can just have chrome.
Okay.
It does not change the exhaust system itself. It is just the look of the tip.
Okay. And for the engine bay, can we pop the hood and see what's under there?
Yeah.
I love the shark nose on this thing.
Oh, it's so if you look up the images of a 250 Lusso from the late 50s and 60s, you'll see a lot of trickle down from that. And it's just really cool that they used a lot of the heritage, these past Ferrari models to design this one. The curves, these slight little angles here and there, just really, really a sexy car.
Even compared to the Portofino M over there.
Yeah. So different look. Again, this is, in my opinion, I've always said the Roma is a little bit more elegant, to where Portofino's got kind of that edgy, sporty look, which I love both. Right? So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my Ferrari history only goes back to Magnum PI, right? So
there you go. That's 308s.
Oh wow! Just all the detail on this thing is amazing.
Yeah, it's cool. It's one of my favorite colors, near Daytona. It's nice metallic.
So the Portofino M and the Roma can be equipped with the same engine, but different output.
It's a derivative of the same engine between both. Yeah, so it's the same 3.9 liter V8 twin turbo. Ferrari really nailed it on the head with that one. Okay. And you've kind of seen variations of that engine in the 488, the F8, the Roma, the Portofino. So they're very, they have a lot that's the same. They have a lot that's different between them. They're all really good at different things at different points. But yeah, so I mean, they just it's not broke, they don't fix it.
Exactly. Yeah. Is this the first one with the radar cruise as well, or am I?
Not the first one, but we're starting to see the safety stuff like this become a little bit more prevalent. It's just it's the modern day we live in, and people do want that. Right. Yeah. People do want that equipment.
That safety net. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, just one slight distraction, and you don't want to toast your car with that. And I love just the history of this badge. I mean, there's no history to it. It's just a badge, but I mean,
there's a lot of history to it.
Is there?
So the color itself is, it's the color of yellow, the Modena. Okay. So that's the hometown of Enzo Ferrari. The SF stands for Scuderia Ferrari, which is the name of the race team. Okay. Ferrari stable in Italian. Then you have the Cavallino, which is the brand emblem. There's a lot of history behind that. And then you have the tricolore at the top. They're very proud of their Italian heritage, and they do love to flaunt it.
Tricolore is the three colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Red, white, and green.
the Italy, the country banner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Nice. Let me just check the interior one more time. It's a wild interior combination. I see the piping, like the way it wraps in.
It's pretty cool. I like that they band it. They give this band around the driver and around the passenger. And if you kind of take a look at the back seat as well,
There's a back seat?
there is. They kind of continue that banded design around the rear seats as well. So just really thoughtful design, just cool little elements that kind of bring it all together.
Oh, okay. That's leather. I thought that was like a hard shell on the back there for the backrest, but that's...
It is a leather backrest. Then you got
Okay.
baby smart seats back there.
Okay.
Small children fit no problem. Can't say that I would want to sit back there for too long, but
No.
it can be done.
Yeah. It's possible, but not for me. Cool. So the Roma, we'll talk about how to buy a Ferrari in the next video, but my quick question on the Roma is, these are order-only cars, right?
Currently, yeah.
Okay.
Currently. It's just such a new. It is such a new introduction into the lineup. The vehicles we've had come in have all been pre-ordered. Eventually, you'll start to see some things
In
trickle
stock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pre-owned model stock.
Because to me, it's like, you can have an Aston Martin DB11 or you can have a Roma. I'd rather have a Roma because I'd rather see a Ferrari in my garage. That's just me.
Hey, I'm in the same boat. So.
Yeah. But this price point. When the starting price, it's below 200, right?
With no options, you're floating around the 200 mark.
Okay.
And then obviously there's never any cars with no options. So you're going to put, some equipment, a different paint color, a different interior combination, And again, you can go as conservative or crazy as you want.
But it's Porsche 911 Turbo S or Roma.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You're kind of somewhere. Most of the cars we've had come in are somewhere between anywhere from 230 to 260 to 300. Just again, like I said, you can go as custom.
You can do whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you ever sell base Ferraris? Are there people who want to go take it to the track and just gut it and just give me a base one?
Surprisingly, no.
Okay.
Most people do want something that's unique.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's.
But you have a way to sell a Ferrari racing team car, right?
So maybe if you came in my office, you're like, "Hey, Rick, I just want to go racing." You could buy a 488 Challenge car. Right now it's the Challenge Evo.
Okay.
And that is a track-only, full-spec race car from the factory.
Okay. So what we're looking at here, these two, which we now have 2 videos on, these are big. What's the best way to say it? Not beginner, not my first Ferrari, but basically
it's our GT. It's our GT lineup. It's our front mid-engine V8 GT lineup.
But it's Ferrari developed. It's not co-developed with anyone else. It's not like a shared platform. It's not a. It's pure Ferrari.
Yep.
So it's a good Ferrari setup for someone who wants the latest tech.
Absolutely.
And the latest look and everything. Yeah. Okay.
Especially with the Roma, just with the new design language.
Yeah.
All of the new tech that goes into that digital display, the haptic touch steering wheel.
Okay.
That center tunnel. So they really, this is a big focus for them. And then you see some similarity between this and the SF90, which is our, that's our new kind of, ultra supercar, if you will, whatever, 1,000 horsepower car.
Okay.
You'll notice that that car also has the haptic touch steering wheel and the digital dash and kind of that gated look to get into reverse and whatnot. So they are starting to kind of trickle that into the other models as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try and get in touch with Ferrari and see if I can get one for a week.
There you go.
Cool. I appreciate the time, Rick.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Ferrari of Austin. These won't be here for long, but you could deal with Rick if you want to get one.
Come on down.
Cool. All right, now we'll talk about how to get one. Next video.
Yeah, we can go. Let's go with the
Let's
AC,
do it.
man.
Yeah. Cool.
So that's the new key for the Roma.
It's the Roma key. Nice. Okay. What is it on the other side? Is it just a Ferrari logo? Oh yeah.
Pretty
Okay.
much, yeah. And this, so I wish I had, man, I wish I had a real one. The real ones have the colored shield.
Oh yeah, that's
Not
nice.
a real one, but so when you order a Ferrari, you get several gifts. One of the gifts for the new keys, the new Roma, the SF90, is a colored backing that is, yellow with the prancing horse and the tricolore at the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then that key,
So this is for the
Portofino M?
M. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is a similar key to the 488 Pistas, 812s.
Okay.
So it's the new wireless key. But,
So the Roma really is the latest and greatest.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're going to start
You
to
can
see
the difference. Hold on one second. Awesome.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Thanks, Rick.
Yeah, man.